has it been very difficult over the last 24 hours to focus on a one-day series, given in mind the terrible news from Australia?
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's been a really, really sad day. It's a tragic day for cricket, and yeah, what words I say here isn't going to do anything justice, really. Incredibly sad change room for us, and obviously all our thoughts are with Hughes' family, and obviously those Australian players who knew him so well, and obviously all his family and friends as well.
There's a question asked of Angela Matthews about almost the intensity of playing professional sport. Will that be affected, do you think, given in mind what's happened?
Yeah, I think naturally will probably tomorrow. I think it's, I know the discussions went on about whether we should be playing tomorrow, and I think both sides agreed that out of respect we should carry on playing tomorrow and put on, obviously show our respects in the right way for Phil, and try and put on a good show.
Will it be difficult, for example, for a fast bowler to send down a short ball?
I mean, as we know, this is a real tragic accident. I don't think we should change the way cricket plays. We play cricket at all, because I don't think that's the right way to go about it. We've got to make sure that we keep working as hard as we can with manufacturers and authorities to make cricket as safe as we can. It's a real reminder, I think, to everyone that we can't take anything for granted. We've got to keep trying to improve player safety, even though I think that improvements, even since I've started playing cricket, have gone through the roof in terms of especially helmets and the technology going into there, and we've just got to keep working as hard as we can.
So, as best you can, you will try and play the game tomorrow using the same tactics as you would have done otherwise.
Yeah, I think if you're going to play a game, you've got to do it properly. So, yes.
Well, you're a batsman, Alastair, and this is a 1 in a billion accident. But will it change the way that you approach batting and the way you think about going out to bat?
I think it's certainly, I think, made everyone, especially when we're talking about it over the last 48 hours, a reminder, a real reminder how dangerous it can be. As we said, we do keep talking about this being a tragic accident, and hope very luckily it doesn't happen very often at all. But I would certainly wouldn't change the way I play. It's a natural thing, isn't it, how you play. You cannot have those doubts in the back of your mind when you walk out to bat, because you won't be playing very well. I know it's not right to talk about it right now, but the game will move on. And as I said, it's a real reminder to everyone how lucky we are to be, how precious life is, and how lucky we are to be playing cricket.
How would you remember Philip Hughes, Alastair?
Well, I remember him as an outstanding talent. I remember talking to him a fair bit after the series in 2013, and obviously both being left-handed opening batsmen, we kind of probably went about things in a very different way, but still pick each other's brain, and his love of farming as well as with his cattle gave us some ground to talk on. And, yeah, it was, as I said, it was one of the guys I would chat to at the end of the game, because
you talk about frame of mind. Is there any concern about maybe some of the guys who you feel a bit better and played with him, perhaps Murray, who spent a season with him in 2012?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a really good support network within our team, and obviously the guys back home as well, the PCA, all that helping is out there to support the players. We chatted about it, so the players, I think we'll leave it down to the individual. I think probably tomorrow. Obviously, right, some people know better than others.
Will you, as captain, Alastair, expect to represent England at the funeral of the batters?
To be honest with you, I haven't thought about that at the precise moment in time. Obviously, we haven't got a date for the funeral or anything like that. So, to be honest, I haven't thought about that.
What do you remember of the last week at Stanford Trent Bridge last summer?
Yeah, I mean, well, my first memory is how incredibly frustrating it was for us as an England side, but it just showed what a good player he was going to become. There's absolutely no doubt about it. You don't have a record in first-class cricket as good as he did in all conditions, and not go on and be an outstanding Test player. There's absolutely no doubt about that in my mind, that he we've been a fantastic player for Australia, and to be cut short like that is obviously absolutely shame and just tragic.
He might be the only player in history to average more than 40 in the first class of this day at Games 20.
Well, as I say, I've just summed up his class. He's only going to get better and better.
Do you think that, even though people obviously will get over this and cricket will go on, but do you think in the short term that the way in which the kind of gladiatorial contest that's played out there and the sort of visceral nature of top level cricket might be changed?
I don't know the answer to that. I think, competitive sport, we always are on that balance, aren't we? We always talk about playing it in the right way. And I think what's happened over the last 3 days is certainly clarified in my mind. It is just a game of sport. We are incredibly lucky to play for England or Australia or Sri Lanka or any of the international side or any state side or county side, and it is just a game of sport. And we have a massive responsibility to that, to the right way we play as well. It's really hard to talk about because you don't quite know how that go on, but it's just a real reminder to me of the responsibility we have. We play it hard, yes, but because you represent your country, but there's certainly a right way to do it.
How close did you come to calling tomorrow's game on when you played this year?
Obviously close enough to have some serious discussions about it, but as I said earlier, James spent the beginning game and then playing the game in his own things.
So have you seen the response? People have been putting their bats out in backyards of Cricket Australia. It's been an amazing response. It's kind of highlighted almost how small the cricket world is and how everyone has been affected by this.
Yeah, without a doubt it is. I know it's a term overused, but a cricketing family. It does. Players have definitely got closer over the last few years in terms of playing for different franchises and 2020 teams, and everyone knows each other probably a lot better than they used to do. So, and it just shows how we might be playing for different sides in different countries, but pretty much the same guys, aren't we? Just trying to do our best for our teams at sport we love.
More mundane perhaps, would you expect Stephen to be fit again?
It seems strange talking about it, doesn't it? But he had another bowl yesterday. Just seeing the results from that today. As I say, these injuries tend to get better and better, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they can make a good report.
Okay, thanks very much.
Cheers.